Hey everybody, this is the second video. I just made one earlier and it was 20 minutes long and I started watching 3 minutes of it and I fell asleep because I was talking so slow and I was so boring. So, uh, well, this isn't a good start either, but I want to sound a little more excited than the last one, and so I will share with you what I've been doing, and I will try and speak a little bit faster and not like this because I was trying to think my thoughts. So I will. I should have had some caffeine because it's getting late here and I'm getting tired. But frick, I just gotta stop talking about my problems because I got no problems. Anyway, what I've been doing the last month, you've been wondering because I haven't been talking to you. Well, as you know, I've been here for a year, and I wanted to kind of create something that kind of branded our program. So I made a sticker, and I put the sticker away because I was done making a video, so I'll take it out again. Anyway, sticker with our logo. So here it is, ISHO Christchurch English Program. So as a gift for people for coming to my class for a year, I gave them a sticker. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, thank you for coming. Then for English classes, or elementary English classes, I thought, hey, we need to practice writing, so I'll give you a notebook. So I gave them a notebook with a sticker on it, and now they can write. With that, I started revamping my elementary classes, and one thing I wanted to do was get them to initiate speaking. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to ask them questions and then them respond. I want them to ask me questions so I can respond, because that's a little more difficult, but a better challenge. So I started making question cards. So I've have these business cards, and they're not for business, but they're for English. This one is an example. It says, "What's your favorite animal?" You gotta ask two people that. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite fruit? And I'm slurring my words together, and I'm not having a stroke. Anyway, um, they if they bring them to school or to other people in the church that speak English, and they talk to them using these cards, and then they get signed off and they bring them to class when they're finished, and they get a small prize like a piece of gum or a small pack of gum, and then they get to put it on to this. You can see the boxes. There's total 8 on each sheet, 4 on each side. That goes inside this notebook, and they glue onto here. And when they finish all 8, they get a big prize. Yeah, so along with that, I've been creating worksheets for them to go along with what we're learning in our textbooks. Something a little more fun. I've been using Scooby-Doo because that was my favorite cartoon growing up. So I thought, maybe they could learn about Scooby-Doo. Who doesn't love Scooby-Doo? For my other classes, I've just begun revamping junior high, high school, and young adults. For their little one-year gift, they get a boring little folder. They're not all pink. This is the only one I have here, but they're pink, green, blue, or I don't remember the other color. Anyways, 3 colors. And I've given them worksheets. In young adult, we just started a new type of learning English, and it's watching a TV show. So we started watching 30 Rock today, season 1, episode 1. From the very beginning, and so we do some character analysis, talk about the different characters, what's going on, expressions, things like that, and then they put their worksheets in their folders, and it makes learning fun. Junior high, I'm in the process of revamping. They're a little shy, but that's okay. They won't be shy after this year. Adult classes are yet to be revamped. That'll be next week's project. But one thing I got to do this year is English camp, which is exciting. The theme was traveling across America. Even though we don't need a passport to travel across America, I thought we should still have passports. So it was passport weekend. So each student and we made passports for them, and inside, there's no picture, but they put their picture here, or when they register they send in their picture, so we put it in for them. And then we have the different places they went. New York, and this is kind of their workbook with the vocabulary they learned. Let's go back. New York, they played baseball, so they learned the vocabulary and learned to say, "I played baseball." Los Angeles over here, they watched a movie, and I took out the roller coasters and stuff because we can't really ride roller coasters at our church because we don't have any, but we can watch a movie. So they learned a couple other vocabulary words and learned to say, "I watched a movie." In Seattle, they went hiking and they learned these words: bush, flower, mountain, tree, leaf. I see a leaf. I see a blue flower. I see a pink flower. I see a beautiful mountain. Things like that. What did you do? I went hiking in not Los Angeles. This says Louisiana, but we changed it to Florida. I found a frog. I found a snake. What are you looking for? I'm looking for a lizard. So when they learn those phrases, they come to me at customs, and before they move on to their next place, I ask them the customs questions. Where were you? Say, I was in Los Angeles. What did you do? I watched a movie. Good, stamp. And so we had 4 groups. There was 5 people in each group, so a total of 19 or 20 students. Actually, I won't sugarcoat it. We only had 19, not 20. So we had 4 groups. 3 groups had 5. 1 group had 4. And we had group leaders that led them around. And then I was so lucky and fortunate to have people at this church and older students, and fortunate to have some English speakers, the missionary family, and then an ALT teacher and from the junior high come and be a teacher at each state. So I didn't have to worry about teaching. I just had to worry about facilitating and planning and stuff like that, which ended up being a lot of little details when you're planning an event that has so many moving parts. But it was fun, and it was a success. And one of the greatest things was we had 19 students, but 9 of them were not in any of my English classes. And I hope that in this next month or 2, I'll get 9 new students. 3 of them right away were interested and one has checked out the class, and the other, I think, are waiting to check out because their age or grade or something we haven't had that class yet this week. Anyhow, potentially 3 more students from that. Also, in this past month, I gained a couple new students, which is great. And so things have been busy here. Designing logos, writing material for English camp, and revamping all of my classes to make the material and everything much more interesting. This next year, I feel like I have a little bit of a better understanding of how to teach and my students and things like that. So I'm wanting to do a clear level up, moving from one year to the next, step everything up, have a logo, have some interesting new curriculum to use, and just a new level of excitement, atmosphere throughout the students, and willingness to learn. So this last week, like I said, we just had our English camp, so that's the first of a total of 4 camps in the next 5 weeks. Come Saturday, we have our Sunday school camp for children, which I am not putting together, but I get to teach 3rd and 4th graders Bible stories and be the guest. That sounds too official. I get to talk at campfire. Then in a couple more weekends, we get to have a young adult camp, which will be fun. I think I won't have to do so much. I will just be more a participant. Then after that, I get to do my 2nd English camp for junior high, high school, and young adults all combined. So that's what I get to look forward to. so the past month and the upcoming weeks, it'll just continue my juggling act, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the challenge. I'm really pushing myself, and it's a great feeling to be productive. And if I didn't have as much going on, I'd just be sitting around twiddling my thumbs, not learning anything. But I am learning so much about myself and about how to teach English and about people, and just using my creative ability to make things interesting. And I really think that the chances I get to be creative really get my passion going to teach and to really make an effort to reach out to students. So with that, please continue to pray for the program and for it to grow, and also for just that God's Word will come to people through our chapel times after each class, because that's the main reason, well, that's the motivating reason why I'm here. The main reason is to teach English, but the motivation is to share God's Word through just my interactions and then through the chapel time. And if you can just pray for my students, and that God will just be able to work through them, and yeah, that'd be great. I hope to talk with you soon. And again, I apologize for not communicating or keeping up to date this past month, but I hope that what I have shared with you today kind of gives you a little rundown of what I've been doing and what I will be doing in the future. I can't guarantee that I'll have another post where I write anytime soon, but hey, this vlog was pretty easy, so maybe I'll try and do this a little bit more, a little bit less time consuming and easier on my brain. Anyhow, I'm going to go to bed. It's 11:13, and I've been working, I don't know, a little over 12 hours. But I'm not complaining. I have chosen to do that, and I am enjoying it. And yes, so you guys have a great day. Have a good time, whatever you're going to do after this. And I will talk to you later and hopefully see you soon on Skype. Good night.